Alright, student notes, parabolas, day 2. We're going to go ahead and look at completing the square by using parabolas. You'll find this to be a little bit more simple because there's only one term that you'll have to complete the square for, as opposed to two terms with all the other conic sections. We'll start with a review of yesterday, finding the vertex, value of p, axis of symmetry, so on and so forth with this particular parabola that has been given. So the vertex is going to be at 2, -1. The value of p is here, and that's 4. 4 times 4 equals 16. The focus is the ordered pair 2, 3. 4 units away from the vertex. And the directrix is at y equals -5. Find the equation for each parabola below in standard form is, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide out by move my 144 to the other side of the equation. Y plus 3 squared equals 144. Following that, I'm going to take out my GCF of these two terms, which is going to be 4. So now I get 4 times 9 x minus 2 plus y plus 3 squared equals 144. Divide out that 4 to the other side, and now I get 9x minus 18, distributive property, plus y plus 3 squared equals 36. Subtract all this to the other side. That means I'll be subtracting 9, adding the 36, or adding the 18 and the 36. So that's going to give me y plus 3 squared equals -9x plus 54. Go ahead and take out my GCF here, which is going to be 9. So I get y plus 3 squared equals -9x minus 6. And there is my parabola written in standard form. This one, a little bit differently. I'll go ahead and sketch it real fast to see what it looks like. Centered at the origin, focus at -8, 0. So it opens in this direction. So that means it's going to be y squared equals 4 times -8, which will be -32x. Rewriting the equation in standard form. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is do my grouping. 8x minus y squared plus 10y equals 39. So I'm going to group right here, and when I do that, I notice that my y squared is negative, so I get 8x minus y minus 10y plus 10 over 2 squared equals 39 minus 10 over 2 squared. 8x minus y minus 5 squared equals 14. So I'll go ahead and move that to the other side of the equation, and I get 8x minus 14 equals y minus 5. Take out the coefficient of 8. In looking at this problem a little bit more in depth, I believe that 39 is the incorrect number to use here, because 14 probably should be 16, but we'll go ahead and leave the problem as it is, and we'll just rewrite it as 8 times x minus 14/8. Now you can see why it was probably meant to be 16. Y minus 5 squared. I guess we're getting to the end of the unit, and even the curriculum writers are making a couple of mistakes. Alright, down here we're going to go ahead and do grouping. So I can notice that my x terms are already together, so I'll just go ahead and group it. X squared plus 6x plus 6 over 2 squared plus 4 y plus 5. And since it's all over here, I'll just go ahead and do it like I normally do. X equals 0. And that's the balance on the same side. You added one number to one part of one side, so you subtract that same number to a different part of that same side. So I get x plus 3 squared plus 4y minus 4 equals 0. Go ahead and move both of these to the other side. So that's going to be minus 4y plus 4 equals 0. And so then, equals minus 4y plus 4. And so I get x plus 3 squared equals negative 4y plus 4. X plus 3 squared equals negative 4 times y plus 1. So I'll go over here, graphing the parabola, negative 3, 1, focus, directrix, reference points here and here. Sketch of the parabola like so. Alright, question number 6. We're trying to determine what type of conic section we're dealing with here. Without doing anything, I noticed that the coefficients of these two numbers are the same. The symbol between the squared terms is a plus sign, so I recognize that automatically as a circle. Right here, I notice that the two coefficients are different, but these two are the same, so I recognize this as an ellipse. Down here, you'll notice that you've got two coefficients that are different and they're separated by a negative symbol, so that means that I've got a hyperbola. Tomorrow, before moving on, in your worksheets, you'll be expected to complete these 3 problems, so if you would like to get ahead on that, please complete the square on these 3 problems now, and be ready to share your answers in class tomorrow with your group mates.